EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm gonna destroy you.
Kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
I'm already. What in? All right. Sit up.
Henry running right. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
380. Set.
On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he makes the read, he's able to make the play.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and well-supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Defense stinky.
Picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Sit down. Sit down.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jackson, a 23-yard run. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work.
Yeah, it is no doubt. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Chargers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Here's Herbert.
Chargers, 1st down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Let's go. 1st down. 1st and goal. At the 2-yard line.
21.
Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Oronde Gadsden, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
The Chargers will line up.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14. Chargers 6.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
first down carry for Henry. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chargers' 31-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
You should have caught that.
3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs. Finally, we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Great defense, great defense, great defense.
And they turn it over. Boy, a curious
Well, that was defense. Look
doesn't pan out.
at that defense. Jammed them up at the line.
In great shape. They'll try the right side with Henry. Nice and strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
To throw is Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews. His tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football.
That's a touchdown,
So
bro.
hard to get his feet down inbounds, trying to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really, by the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about Young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stops right there.
Jackson going to keep it. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead on the final play and a half. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Says Sim. Sorry. You see it. Top
The
right-hand
Chargers going to
corner.
get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
We own it. We own it.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10.
Now he going inside.
Now it's Herbert.
There you go.
They will find Davis. That's
No
complete.
way he has that much time.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the 50, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To the air again, Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Gets around him. And all the way.
Bruh, no way. No way you're supposed to even make that pass.
Something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short.
But that's a play. That's a play. What are you talking about?
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drives. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Great catch, great pass. Great catch, great pass.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him.
What you say about that? What you say about that?
And in an afternoon where just about everything
You ain't got nothing to say about that one.
There's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. First carry now for Justice Hill. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. A bold play call there on 3rd down, and they almost picked it up.
They almost got there, as you just noted. Brings up 4th and inches. And you know what I'm a big advocate of if you're going to go for it here, and I think that they should? Quarterback sneak. Pick up the first down, get a fresh set, and then go for the end zone.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
Now
line.
Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
2 yards.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
The 24-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
180.
Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16.
Jackson will throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him.
And 13 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 10 yards out. And the Ravens have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at him.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Real quick.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about on Herbert, his third.
Just go down. Just go down because it ain't on. It's a flag on the play.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49.
Real football.
Line.
It's real football.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
That's what happens when you play on real football. Jump outside.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Henry out of the pistol. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Jackson now. They'll get this to Flowers, left side. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Jackson going to keep it.
Dang.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now he'll keep it. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now Jackson. Going deep for Walker. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time,
what's wrong, bro?
Window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's off. God.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And that'll keep this a 9-point game.
Yeah, but I can't help it if he drops the pass.
I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Oh, my God, bro. They give him for everything, bro.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Oh, boy, kind of holds
He's making it seem like it's close.
Justin Herbert. He appears to be in some discomfort.
Oh, Herbert out.
Last play. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there.
Herbert out. Real football.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Herbert going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Black 80, black.
Throwing, Herbert. Complete to Johnston here.
Yeah, child.
And he's going to be
right.
taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. Herbert.
Shoot.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
Got him.
He's going to lose.
Got him.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Herbert.
Huh?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown.
Now what did I do? Come on, bro.
Flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
What?
Hey, go, lady.
Herbert to throw.
There we go. Make the tackle.
That's Johnston. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him.
You did get blew out. You did get blew out. You did get blew out.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Like I ain't had no overdose.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man
Man,
to
stop
bring
it.
down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Oh, you got killed, boy.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
No, we change.
Throwing now is Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out.
You can't do a 20-yard hit.
That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal.
Can't do a 20-yard hit.
At the 5-yard line.
Maybe do it outright.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle.
You did get killed.
The clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
But I know we got one like that too, though. But yeah, I haven't seen it.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Can take it to her.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that is incomplete.
Hey, you suck, girl.
They let the guys get downfield.
I just keep
push
beating
came to
y'all.
shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Going deep for
Hopkins.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
the shot clock is down, I got to shoot a quick shot. Then you can't do it that way. Right now, we're going to work on the right stuff. All right, let's go. Thank you. And that wasn't even on that, but am I making sense how that was? Good job. Good job. Yeah, please, can you give it to me on that? My bad. My bad. Yeah, please, can you give it to me on that? My bad. My bad. What's that? What's that?
Just a walk down the street, you be hard to tell.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
He's going to go down. They get through it back at the 40. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Great defense. Great defense.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it.
You didn't complete. No, that's right.
They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Yeah, they will touch him down.
They went down so quick.
It's a gain of 4 that time, and it'll be a Los Angeles 1st down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, hits Hampton. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Travis Jones makes a tackle.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of it.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Omari and Hampton. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Play action. It's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there.
Roquan Smith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen and second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert throwing again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before break. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
5-9.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go backwards here.
H, watch this. Watch this, H. Watch this, H. Watch this.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, he got me.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, LA. Darius Davis, 51 yards. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down on there. That's just a guy going, running, on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do? There you go.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a full possession game.
23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
180. 180.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Jackson now. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 30 yards there.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Ravens 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly.
This is caught at the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 15 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
26, Ravens 21.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run again with Harris. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Crowd right.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You see that, ain't
Malachi starts. And they take over the setup shot at the 46-yard line.
Yeah.
Error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first
I am. After this.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Running left, it's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Say what?
2nd down.
It's 2 o'clock, ain't out.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Here's 3rd down and 5.
That's a gain of 7.
Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
Dang
This is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Oh, shoot.
No choice but to go.
What's
Here's
the bread and
4th
butter?
down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Dang it.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the